Hey guys, welcome back to Blurred Corner, and today we're going to be talking about High Rise Invasion. So it came out, was that this month it came out? I'm not going to look it up. I feel like, no, it didn't come out this month. It came out in February. We're now in March. So it came out in February. Oh shit, did it come out this month? Y'all, I'm so sorry. I be watching so much stuff and you know, time goes by so fast. Whenever High Rise Invasion came out, I feel like most people already sort of kind of watched it. You know, you finished it, it's done. So let's just talk about it a little bit today. I'm not going to do any spoilers, I hope I don't do any spoilers. I'll try not to do any spoilers. I won't do any, you know, super crazy spoilers. I'm just going to do like a general talk about High Rise Invasion. So first things first. I saw High Rise Invasion pop up. I'm like, oh, it's the anime. I'm always looking for something to watch. So I was like, boom, cool. I went ahead and pressed play. It started. Automatically, I was not ready. I am not a person that does a whole bunch of horror and gore purposely. It's not something that I seek out when I'm watching shows and movies. So when High Rise Invasion first came on, I was caught by surprise that it automatically, excuse me, I had a little raspy going on. Sorry, that it automatically started off with gore. And I was like, whoa, okay. Mind you, I didn't look into High Rise Invasion at the time, on the first episode. I think it was maybe after episode 3, because I was going to do like a first thoughts, on it. Then I looked it up to see, you know, that it came from what is going on with my, excuse me, y'all. Sorry. Then I instantly have a hole in my lip. Okay. Sorry. So, like I was saying, so then instantly, I was looking up to see whether it was a manga or a webtoon previously, and then what people thought about it so far, and whether or not it actually followed the written original. So, anyway, so I'm watching High Rise Invasion. So I'm like, okay, this cute girl, she wakes up on this high rise, and she's like, oh my God, what's going on? And where am I? And, you know, she see all these, like, instantly, okay, they jump you into it, like, boom, this is what it is. You know, she's been transported to this world, and now she has to, you know, not even really fight her way out, but she got to survive or die trying, or just die because they want to push you to the edge. Whatever. So I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. So about time episode 3 came around, and I was like, okay, this is like Alice in Wonderland. It was giving me Alice in Wonderland straight up. It was straight up giving me Darwin's Game. I was like, okay, I see where this is going. I'm kind of terrified for her, because it's not like, so I can tell you this, it's not a spoiler. It's not what they call them, angels. It's not the angels' job to actually take you out. It's supposed to push you to the edge so you do it yourself. Some crazy-ish like that, right? All right, cool. Whatever. So I'm watching. I'm like, oh, this is like Alice in Borderland. This is like Darwin's Game. Now, both of those shows I really enjoyed. Darwin's Game, you can watch that one on Crunchyroll if you're not familiar, if you haven't seen it. Darwin's Game is on Crunchyroll. If you haven't seen Alice in Borderland, that is a Japanese movie, and that is on Netflix. So you can watch that there. So definitely check those two out. So first off, if you haven't seen Darwin's Game or Alice in Borderland, before you watch High Rise Invasion, it's totally fine. They're all obviously unrelated. However, there are some similarities between all of them. That's why I mentioned it. So you can watch any of them in no particular order, but those are just all good shows to watch, I guess, in other words. They're all good shows to watch. So definitely check those out. But yeah, so I'm watching High Rise Invasion. I'm like, oh, it's reminding me of these two shows. Cool. And, you know, it's like more and more gore. And I'm just like, every time something gory happens, I'm jumping like, okay, it took me some episodes in a little bit to kind of get used to how much gore was happening. Because, like I said, that's not something that I seek out. So I was just like, okay. But I really did, start to enjoy High Rise Invasion towards the end. I am a habitual skipper. If you start hitting me with some freaking fillers, if you hit me with some filler shit, I'm skipping heavy. No remorse. I just catch up on whatever I missed in whatever episode. I'm skipping it straight up. So I'm not the one to play around with fillers. I'm not the one to play around with a whole bunch of whining that they have the females do. I'm not the one to play around with a whole bunch of unnecessary dialogue about how you love this person and love that person and, you know, extra mushy stuff. I'm not the one for that. Like, sometimes it gives context to the character and their mental state and certain stuff like that. And sometimes it's just, I don't care. Sometimes it's just annoying. So it was a lot of times, I'm not going to lie, High Rise Invasion, they was doing a whole bunch of, oh my God, they're for my brother and all this whiny woo-woo stuff. Skipped it. Let's keep it pushing. Let's get back to the action. Let's get to how you're going to get out of this situation that you in, kind of deal. But, oh, and for those of you all who like fan service, there's a decent amount of fan service, and it wasn't cringy for me. So I like fan service. Just I appreciate definitely the female form. The female body is amazing. However, when I see too much fan service and when it's done in like a creepy, like pervy way, that shit, it rubs me the totally wrong way and it really bothers me. But I feel like in High Rise Invasion, the way they did the fan service, number one, for me was like realistic, and two, it wasn't super cringy. I didn't feel like I needed to go and, you know, automatically go hop in the shower. I needed to just stop watching it altogether. Like, it was palatable. Like, I was like, okay, you know, that was fine. You know, she fell, you see up the skirt a little bit. Like, it was cute. It made sense the way they did it. It wasn't unnecessarily her running and her boobs are just hitting her in the face and just obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't obnoxious. So it was fine. So for those of you all who like fan service, I got a little fan service in there. Those of you all who like gore, action, all of that, you should watch High Rise Invasion if you haven't seen it already. And if you've seen it already, then let me know what you think. If you liked it, you're excited for a second season, all of that. Yeah, let me know. So, all right. Until next time, see ya.